Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, it's been 3 weeks since the U.S. withdrew troops from Afghanistan. Today, I rise to pay tribute to the heroes who paid the ultimate sacrifice in carrying out Operation Allies Refuge, and I'd like to especially recognize Joint Base Charleston Air Wings and their spouses who supported the overall mission. I begin with a moment of silence for the 13 soldiers who selflessly gave their lives at Hamid Karzai Airport on August 26th. I also am recognizing this morning the courageous effort of our service members stationed in Charleston as they evacuated U.S. citizens, special immigrant visa holders, and vulnerable populations from Afghanistan. With one of the largest C-17 fleets in the country, the Low Country of South Carolina is proud of our soldiers at Joint Base Charleston. They were tapped to support our airlift efforts. Reservists in the 315th Airlift Wing even helped deliver a baby on board one of their flights. Back at home, Joint Base Charleston spouses put together pallets of supplies, sending over 10,000 pounds of food, baby wipes, drinks, and clothing overseas. The Taliban now have control over Afghanistan. It's led many to question what we've accomplished there over the last 20 years. But there is no question in the unbelievable effort put forth by our airmen and airwomen, our veterans who served in Afghanistan, and those that loved and supported them and their families during the war. Today, I think about the 124,000 people who now have freedom and the thousands of Americans and allies who've been safely returned home, and I'm proud of the difference the Low Country has made in those efforts. God bless our troops, God bless the Low Country, and God bless America. Mr. Speaker, as the House continues to consider the 2022 National Defense Authorization Act, I wanted to take this opportunity to highlight the Parris Island Protection Act. This critical bill will preserve Parris Island Marine Corps recruiting depot for decades to come. Parris Island is responsible for training over 1 million brave Marines, including every enlisted female Marine that has ever served in our Marine Corps. Not only is Parris Island critical to our national defense, but it's also an integral part of the Low Country community. It's responsible for the creation of over 6,000 jobs and has contributed nearly and generates almost $800 million in economic activity every year. Sadly, this Congress's version of NDAA is one of the first authorizations not to include any protections against base realignment and closures. I was disappointed to see that absent these usual protections, my amendment that would protect Parris Island was not made in order this week as we went through amendments for the NDAA. I look forward to working with the House Committee on Armed Services to ensure Parris Island remains open, functional, and continues to contribute to the best and brightest in our national defense. Mr. Speaker, as National Clean Energy Week comes to a close, I rise today to bring attention to a spectacular environmental protection effort in my district and the efforts of the 32nd Annual South Carolina Beach and River Sweep, which brought volunteers down to clean up Old Town Bluffton and the May River. This was the single largest statewide volunteer cleanup of beaches, marshes, and waterways. We know how to take care of our environment in South Carolina's 1st Congressional District. In fact, across the state, we have thousands of volunteers participating every single year. In South Carolina's residents along the coast, we're passionate about keeping our sparkling waters pristine and our beaches pure. This year, we had an untold number of kids that participated and showed up for the community cleanup. This impact was immeasurable. Seeing our youngsters, our students, and our children participate in environmental cleanups, we're setting ourselves up for success in the Low Country in our future by educating our kids who have a passion and love for the Low Country, who love our ecosystems and want to keep them clean. And we love seeing our students serving in their community. Mr. Speaker, I yield back.